Smurfy greetings, everyone. It is I, Hellgear, and this update to Smurfs Village is you can say it's called Texas mode. You know that old joke. Everything's bigger in Texas. So as always, folks, remember to like, sub, and bell. Trying to get to 2,000 subs. And by the way, the Cinco de Mayo sale in the Smurf shop is going on from now until April 30th. Save up to 35% off your purchases. Links in the description below, please and thank you. So, let's just talk about this mountain update here because we got a big, everything is like Texas mode here. Look at how huge this is. Let's go put this somewhere where there's some space, like there. Valentine's crop shop for 10 bucks. Now then. We got giant bugs. A brown sheep. This one's actually a male sheep. That's what you can tell, right? That's a male sheep. You know, ewes don't have the ram horns like that. And we got buttercup walls. A giant hut. Wow. Wow. An oversized hut for giant Smurfs. Oh dear God. We have little snow huts for little snow Smurfs. What is this? It's a giant fuzzle. Giant roaming friendly fuzzball. Oh good Lord. Send help, please. Send help, please. Goodness sake. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Just don't do that. All right, y'all. You know we here in the night. So, let's just talk a little bit about everything else that's been going on here. Like this guy. Giant Smurf has crashed onto the mountain and he's brought his giant creatures with him. Place his hut to unlock things like the giant spider, giant puppy, and giant glowing snail. I'm trying to think about an instance that this happened in the cartoon. Look at that. Now, that's too bad. This I would have actually liked with Ladybug Smurf. Giant puppy. Are we? Well, it's nice to know that Clifford the Big Red Dog has decided to come to the world of the Smurfs. Clifford the Big Red Dog. I don't know how many people saw that cartoon on PBS or saw the live action movie of Clifford the Big Red Dog, but yeah. And of course we have Giant Smurfette. Giant Smurfette. You know, the funny thing is I actually want to get this just to see big ass Smurfette. Just to see the big ass Smurfette. Ironic giant bonsai tree, okay? Goliath sized glowing mushrooms. You know what? The mountain can use more light. See, I got that small glowing mushroom. Let's get some bigger glowing mushrooms. I think I'll put the giant Smurf hut over here. Get some more glowing things. We need more light. Oh, that's not enough light. Oh, that's terrible. Hate it. Already hate it. Boo. Boo, Janet. Boo. Can't put one there. Put one there. Put one. Nope. Don't put that there. Put it here. That's too bad, man. Giant Smurfette. Yeah. One thing Smurfette shouldn't get is super duper huge. Ah. Let's go plant some stuff. Let's go do some gardening. Howdy and Marina having a good time as always. Do some planting. Let's plant some crops. You know what? It's late at night. Let's get some coffee going. I personally don't drink coffee. I'm a tea guy myself, but growing bell peppers is like I can do that anytime. Let's just get some coffee going here. Grow some coffee. Because tea takes 8 hours to grow. Tea takes 8 hours to grow. Oh, dear me. Okay, might as well play this game. And I can talk about some things. So, the saddest part about this is it always appears sideways on this. We want them stardust. That they're stardust. Stone. Try it here again. That's the ticket. I'll keep that. You never have too much stardust. You just really can't. Giant Smurfette. It's like, look, I get that everybody is supposed to. Actually, let me look at Smurfette's regular hut here. Because I don't have Smurfette's regular hut. Oh, dear me. I should get some more space. But I'm not going to. Baby Smurf, I need to put this back on my mountain. Because I had this before everything got wiped. How many Smurf berries will it take to put Smurfette on the mountain? 35. Must have Grandpa's hut. Well, thank goodness I have Grandpa's hut. Because if I didn't have Grandpa's hut, I wouldn't be able to play Smurfette's hut. Mm-mm. Them requirements, man. Them requirements. It's just nuts. Like, I'm going to be real. You know, Giant mode is not a good mode for Smurfette. It's just not. You know, Giant mode is not a good mode for Smurfette. It isn't. I don't even have Grandpa's hut. Oh goodness sake! I need to put Grandpa's hut. I need to have Grandpa's hut down. I can't even place. Jeez. I have to make a retraction on things. That was just so bad. That was it. It was. Uh, I need more games on this mountain. It's like this mountain and the Grove. This mountain village and the Grove village. Just they need more games. They really need more games. I don't think I've ever. I don't even have Baby Smurf in the main village. Wow, it's like yeah. I'm looking at all this stuff because it's going to take 15 minutes for coffee to grow. Like it just is. All these things. Let's just get the bonsai. Wow, that's actually wow. Okay, I'm gonna put the bonsai here. That's not so bad actually. That's not so bad at all. But still, I want to be able to be. Ooh, wow. I've had a rough. This has been a rough one. Winter sucked, man. I I didn't. I forgot to put. I forgot to make that the main video on the channel. Was the spring update. I have to do that. I'm so behind on things. It's not even funny. It just really is not funny. I could have the last Smurf actually build this. Yeah, it's just wow. But I'm not touching any wonders until I get that seed for Smurfstorm's crossbow or training yard, which is something I that's what I want to get. That's the next wonder, and I need that other red seed so I can build the next stage of it. And not having it is irritating the dying hell out of me. Like, you're saving up for a particular build. I'm sure this has come up for a lot of people playing Smurfs Village and just simulation games in general, right? You're saving up for a particular build, and then once you get all the resources for it, something else cool just comes up, and you're like, oh, I want that too, but if I get this, I won't be able to get the build that I was trying to get out the gate. And that madness. Place two stone gates. Let me search for those. Yeah, sure. I got the wood and the stone to build that. I have the wood and the stone. A castle just isn't Smurfy without a gate. Okay, so yeah, one for entry, one for exit. Okay, stone gates. We can do that. I need one more stone gate. Like Look at all that. Look at all of that wood and stone. I can spare that. Here we go. We'll just have our last Smurf build this. And then once it's built, that should progress the storyline here for King Smurf. Like having the tower have a gate and then the castle itself have a gate is just that just is more aesthetically pleasing. I know you got a long walk, dude, but you'll be alright. No, we're not getting a late night haircut. We don't need to have Barber Smurf waking him up in the middle of the night, do some trimming on Grandpa's beard. And speaking of trimming on beards, I need to cut mine. It's starting to get in the way. Like women will never have this problem. Well, I can't say never have this problem because the bearded lady, but most women won't ever get this problem where their beard, if they grow it too long, it just gets in the way. Like that. It's like, how do I explain this to the teenage boys out there who are just starting to grow peach fuzz? Um, like all the 20 somethings and the 25-year-olds who are watching this, out of the one third of of my male audience that watches this will probably understand this. But you know, when is it a good time to cut your beard? Like that's one of the craziest things. And for me, even when I was like 19, 20, 22, right? I could not let my beard get that long. Cause the biggest problem with my beard, like even at that time, right? Them college days. Even at that time, my biggest problem with a beard was it got in the way when I ate. Like it's not fun when you're eating and you end up eating some of the hair from your beard. And the ladies do not like it if some of your food gets caught in your beard. Like I had one of my cousins, he would eat, like we would go out for like pasta night. And I mentioned pasta night a lot on this channel, right? We went out to Old Spaghetti Factory, right? To have some lunch, eat some pasta, right? And this man had the spaghetti sauce in his beard. And I was like, dude, you got to wipe your beard off, right? And he's like, he does the little mat thing, right? And instead of removing all the spaghetti sauce on his beard, it kind of cakes into his beard. And then we see these nice looking sisters at another table go to the bar, and he tries to go hit on him, right? And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Let me go walk to the bathroom, but act like but I'm a low key just eavesdrop on this dude trying to mac on these ladies, on these fine looking sisters, right? They busted his hump on the spaghetti sauce in his beard. Weird. He got no play. And I go to the and I just like fake it and walk to the bathroom and wash my hands up, because you got to wash your hands when you go to the bathroom. Don't be nasty, right? Then when I get back to the table, I sit back down. I'm like, so did you get the numbers? He's like, man, they wouldn't give me any time of day. And I'm like, why not? They was ripping on my my chin hairs. I was like, yeah, you still got spaghetti sauce in there, bruh. I told you about that. You expect to get some play and you got spaghetti sauce in your beard? That's a turnoff for the ladies, man. You can't run up on these fine sisters with marinara in the beard, bruh. You can't do that. That you get no numbers, you get no play, and you get your chops busted real hard. That's just not sexy for the ladies, man. This dude, after that, he steadily stayed cutting his beard. He don't even have a long beard anymore. Like me, some of my friends, we used to watch all these kung fu movies, man. I still watch kung fu movies to this very day, and we see the old shit talking but really skilled martial artists with the long ass beard go down to the belly button, right? That's some crazy mess. Like facial hair grooming and strats are amazing. Like, how many of you guys watch MMA? Right? Like, if you watch Bellator MMA, there's this one referee that and he's a really good referee. Knows the business and everything. Oh, look at that! The coffee's coming up, right? This referee knows exactly what he's doing. I think I'll grab some bell peppers. Get back over here, you guys. Right? Knows what he's doing, but this man braided his mustache. Like, his mustache is in two braids. Like, the left half of his mustache goes down like got his hairy lip going, and they're in like braids, like a girl would have the Swiss braids for her hair. That's how he has his mustache, you know. Or like this old rapper named Dub C. He actually had three braids grown in his beard in the shape of a W. Like, that's some crazy mess. He must have spent years growing his mustache that long to get them long Swiss girl braids in there, man. And it's like, wow. It's like in November they have this thing called No Shave November, in addition to No Nut November. But like No Shave November, they get cut at the beginning of the month. Like, it's like 11:45 on Halloween night, and they just get their chin and their mustache whacked right off, right? Get all baby faced up for No Shave November, and then they just grow all their hair out. And then come December 1st, they whack all of it off. They gotta go through the last month or so in the fall, and just before first day of winter, whack all that hair off, man. That's just like, wow. Like, that's some crazy mess to go about that. Nevertheless, right? All I'm saying, fellas, don't have spaghetti sauce in your beard and you're gonna go try, like, throw your game face on. Like, if you got game to spit on the ladies and you're going to like the pasta restaurant, don't have sauce in your beard. That's just not sassy. You get no play like that. Now, you can't go to the bar like that, man. You're better off going to the bar all nice and baby face. Nice clean cut, smooth, kissably clean chin and mustache. Got the nice cut. Then you go start macking with the ladies. You know what I mean? Nice and clean cut. You know, the I know some ladies like hairy men, but sometimes you just gotta have that nice clean cut. You gotta have that. But yeah, giant Smurfette, man, that's like, wow. That is just not the right thing. Like that's just not. Now I remember the episode in like the 1980s cartoon. In one of the episodes, a potion goes wrong and Hefty gets super duper huge. Like he becomes a giant Smurf. And that's what I think about when I look at the giant Smurf hut. You know, but like giant Smurfette is always going to be a bad idea. That will always be a bad idea. Like if there's one thing Smurfette needs are the 98 male Smurfs around her age looking at a giant Smurfette and they have easy upskirt access, man. They just stand there and look up her dress and stare. She just smashes them with her heels. It's like, yeah, how did you get smashed like that? I was too busy smurfing up Smurfette's skirt. Yeah, yeah. Don't smurf a peek up Smurfette's dress while she's super giant to see her tidy whities, man. Come on. Don't do that. That's not worth getting trampled on. I know some dudes like feet and some dudes like getting stepped on and all that. But that's not the business, man. Uh Everybody has their innocent pleasures. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember, the Cinco de Mayo sale is from now until April 30th. Save up to 35% off in the Smurf shop. Links are in the description below of all things Smurfy. And as always, remember to like, sub, and bell. We're trying to get to 2,000 subs. Raise your thumbs if you enjoyed this one. I'm gonna finish harvesting bell peppers and be done. Bye bye, y'all.